Well, hello everybody. It's Mike here. I just want to welcome you back to Mr. Cast Iron and Weekends with Mr. Cast Iron. And boy, this is a special day. I'm really excited to interview the guest that we're going to have today. I've been wanting to interview Carlos for a long time. That's one of the main special reasons why I say it's special. But today is also my birthday, so Carlos is going to share with me my birthday today, so we're looking forward to that. So I've got Miss Cast Iron here with me today, so we're gonna try to see if we can't get in here and pick at little old Carlos a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull him on and welcome him to our show. Hey Carlos, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing great. Happy birthday.
Well, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. It took me 57 years to get here. Can you believe that?
Hey, I can't believe it, man. It doesn't look like it.
I don't look like a day over 56, do I?
I wish I had all that pretty hair that you got.
That's too funny right there. Oh, man. You been doing okay, bud?
Yes, I've been doing fine. Just traveling around a little bit, staying safe, and, hey, enjoying some good cooking.
Yeah, that's good, man. You guys, if I remember right, seemed me like you was telling me you had lived in Georgia at one time and you moved to Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We moved from Little Rock, Arkansas to Canton, Georgia. I'm thinking about Texas. Then we moved to Austin, Texas, and now back to Arkansas.
Oh, you're back in Arkansas now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting a house built in Arkansas, and I'm going to text you that location later so we can
Man, absolutely. Maybe we can get out. We can throw back on some wings or something like that, huh?
There you go. I'll be ready for it.
Well, listen, we got a few people popping in here. Can you see the comments on your side?
No, maybe I need to blow this screen up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, the comments are over there, but I'm going to go ahead and welcome everybody. We got Mac there I interviewed last night, Small Town Texas Barbecue. We had a great time. Patrick's there in the house, Patty Joe cooking from way down in Melbourne, Australia, and cooking with this guy, Stephen, and looks like Craig from Behind the Garage Barbecue is with us. So we've got a whole crew here, a motley crew at that.
Yes, we do. Thanks, everyone. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. So, man, I guess we're going to dive into this, since it's my birthday. I had Teresa bought me she wasn't able to make it. She didn't feel good, or she would have made it for me. But she bought me a German chocolate cake. That's usually one of my favorites. And, man, I could just eat the icing. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Make sure you save me a slice about like that.
I hear you, man. Yeah, we went to work on that a little bit, and a little cup of coffee. That was real good, so we enjoyed that. But it's been a pretty good day. We've kind of just laid around, and we cooked breakfast together today, and then we had a Zoom interview with some of my family earlier, and got to talk to a few people, and they wished me happy birthday and everything like that. So, we certainly appreciate it. Got a little Eric here. There's a little Eric. He sent me, yeah, man. That's my little buddy right there. He sent me a personal little video through email, and man, that just broke me and Teresa down right now. I'm telling you.
I know it. Eric is awesome. Hello, Eric.
Yes, he is. So, Tennessee Buck Outdoors in the house with us, and so I certainly appreciate everybody. There's Keisha. Keisha.
That's my sister.
There you go. Well, we appreciate you being here with us, Keisha. No doubt. Are y'all ready to pick on Carlos a little bit? I mean, I know it's my birthday and everything, but we're going to pick on him a little bit. Is that okay? Can we do that?
Fine with me.
Man, I've been loving your channel. I've been watching you for a good while. I'm not even sure where I first seen your first video, but ever since I seen the first one, I've been a craver, and I just got to ask you, where did that come from? Cravings with Carlos. How'd you come up with your name?
I was just sitting there one day, and the family was over. I was making some wings, and they were like, man, you should start a YouTube channel. This is good. I crave everything you cook. I said, hey, Cravings with Carlos.
There you go.
They liked it, yeah.
Well, I was wondering about that. That's interesting. Well, cool. So what made you, so that was basically the reason why you started a YouTube channel and started making videos, because you were sitting around cooking and they said you need to do that?
Yeah, they come to the house all the time, my family and friends, and they're always like, hey, we like everything that you cook, man. I'm craving some of this. I'm craving some of that, and I'll fix it, whenever they come.
Yeah.
And it's always an outdoorsy thing or a kitchen thing if it's raining. And they were like, you should make a channel. You really should. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, man. No doubt. So when did you start your channel roughly? Do you remember what? I mean, I can cheat and look at your page, and I probably will do that here in a little bit. But
Mhm.
I just
It was February of last year, I believe. February 13th of last year.
okay. Well, let me just cheat and get you pulled up here. We're just going to dig into your information right here. How
Okay.
about that?
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Hello, Karen.
Yeah, Karen's with us. Okay, there we got you now. We got you up there. So, looks like you got 1,070 subscribers. Wow, congratulations,
Thank
man.
you so much. Thank you.
That is awesome. I'm going to see when it shows that you started your channel in February the 13th of 2020.
Wow.
And you got that going on, man. That is so awesome. I'm proud of you, man. Happy
Thank
for
you so
you.
much. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. Let me look and see what your. Do you remember what your most viewed video is?
I believe that how to season a master built smoker.
It sure is, man. You've had 11,000 views on it 6 months ago. That is awesome.
Hmm.
Wow. Congratulations on all that.
Thank you so much. It's a blessing, I'll tell you.
Yes, sir. Sure is. Well, I'm going to get off that screen there and get us back over here and see if we can. I don't know how. I'm going to try to look in here in the chat section and stay on top of questions and stay on top of asking you questions too. But everybody in the chat section with us, you know, we just want to welcome you here with us and certainly appreciate you joining in and celebrating my birthday with me and being able to pick on Carlos a little bit. You know, feel free to ask questions. If you have a question for Carlos, be sure and type it in the chat room there, and me or Miss Cast Iron or Patrick or somebody will be able to kind of stay on top of this and make sure that we get this question answered and everything. So just want to pick on him a little bit. What was one of your favorite videos to make?
Probably the sesame chicken video because I love Chinese food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think we talked about that because I'm a big Chinese food eater too. I love that.
Hey, I believe we're joined at the hip.
Brother from another mother. That's
There you
right,
go.
man. I
So,
guarantee you, we'd be hanging out together there. There'd be some cooking going on. Looks
Yes,
like
sir.
Billy from Strong's Adventures in the house. Good to see
Yes, sir.
Billy. Yeah, Karen in the kitchen with Karen. Man, we got a whole crew in here tonight.
Yeah.
Here's one I hadn't ever seen, but appreciate you being here with us real life with the Rosses. Yeah, good to have you anytime. Let's see, we got Teresa and Cam. No, I did the wrong one there. I'm sorry. My bad. Here we go. Flour, eggs, and yeast. So hopefully we're trying to get them set up to
Smoky Rebel. I don't know.
where is that?
Smoky Rebel right there.
Yeah, Smoky
Smoky
Rebel,
Rebel.
Yeah.
Strong's Adventures.
Happy 21st again, boy. I'll tell you what, man. I'm 21 over once or twice, that's for sure. But no, I was going to say flour, eggs, and yeast. That's Teresa and Cam. And they sent me an email to see about doing an interview with them soon. So we're trying to nail down some dates. I replied back to them, and they may have answered me back, and I just hadn't had time to look today because, like I said, it's being a birthday boy and everything. Everybody calling, texting, and picking on me a little bit, you know. And then we had that Zoom meeting with my family, so we've been kind of tied up. But anyway, Jerry Ellen's in the house. Good to
Hey,
see
Jerry
you.
Ellen.
Yeah.
Don't look like you're getting older, like you're getting better there.
Well, I appreciate that, man. It took me 57 years to get here. Can you believe all that? It's crazy, man.
Don't seem like it.
Yeah. Well, man, I know we all have food channels, being in this niche that we like to watch. And do you have any certain one other than mine? I mean, I know you love me, man, but other than mine, do you have any other channels that you really like to follow, in all seriousness?
Oh yeah, I love it. I think your channel was the first one actually that I did start following because you remember I was messing with you about that outfit you had in the backyard. I was like, man, I like it. I seriously did like that, and I'm gonna end up setting that up in my backyard once the house is done being built.
Yeah.
But I follow a guy, Charlie Andrews. He's pretty cool from Louisiana. I I like Taylor's Fire and Smoke right there. He's there at the bottom. I like it, man. He came on here a while. Karen, her kitchen is just phenomenal. I mean, everything she cooks, she has my mouth watering. So it should be
Yeah.
Cravings with Karen, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have Karen, forget now, I think it's the 16th, so hopefully next Saturday night. I'm looking forward to that too. But Taylor's Fire and Smoke, man, I hadn't, huh?
It's Brandon. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Brandon, well, we
Yeah.
certainly appreciate you being here with us, brother. No doubt about it. Good to have you here. How about, other channels? I mean, we all have other channels that we like to watch. I've got several things that I watch that's not food related. Do you have anything that, you really just, you catch yourself every now and then watching videos throughout the week of other channels?
Oh yeah, modern technology, cars. My family's big into race cars and stuff, so we watch a lot about cars and mainly food and technology. That's about it.
Yeah.
One of the
What kind of technology stuff?
new gadgets, modern programs for the computers and stuff like that. Upgrades for my computer, upgrades for my car. That's
Yeah.
electronic or whatever, and new stuff to go inside of my camper that we just bought. Like I didn't know that I could buy a dial-up keypad to get inside of my camper like I had at the house. It's
Yeah.
just and new cameras, different things like that. Always
Yeah.
looking up something.
Yeah. So you're high tech then.
I've been playing around with it since I was a little kid, tearing toys up and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Seen Darnell in here and Hobie. So good to have you guys with us again. And like I said, if anybody has any questions, be sure and type them in the chat room. We'll try to pick old Carlos's brain a little bit here. But on your recipes, when you're making your recipes, and I know you're very diverse. I mean, you have got some very interesting things on your channel. I've watched a lot of your videos, and you do a great job. But when you get ready to do a video, is there anything that that inspires you? I mean, how do you come about your video or your recipe that you want to record for the week or whatever? Is it something that you grew up with, or is this something maybe you've seen somebody else do and you thought, well, hey, I like that, I'll cook that too? Uh-oh, he's locked up. Are you there?
Yeah, I thought he was frozen. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me, Carlos?
He's frozen. Mm.
Can you hear me, Carlos? Go ahead and log out and log back in if you have to, if you've locked up. There he is right there. All right. Okay, you locked up on me there for a minute.
Let's see. Yeah, lost you there for a minute. The computer, something went on with the computer here. I don't know what's going on. I'm using my nephews. I got all my stuff packed up over there. I apologize.
Yeah, that ain't no problem, man. It happens, We just kept rolling with it. I was hoping you could log out and log back in, but it happens from time to time doing these lives, so we're in good shape. I just got to ask you now, Miss Cast Iron had a question. She said, so what's that hanging
Hold on
on
just
the
a
wall?
second, Mr. Mike. Let me get some earbuds. Hold on just a second. I apologize for that.
Okay, no problem, buddy.
What does it say? Carlos Cravings. You need to say something else.
There's,
a lot of new people.
Yeah, there's
Tell 'em
Dave the Bomb Smokes in the house with us, and
to subscribe.
let me see here. Ginger Snap Kitchen. That's Stephanie. Good to see her. And golly, we got there's Stephen and Jacqueline. We got all kinds of people getting in here in the house tonight with us. So that's good. Just welcome everybody. I just thank you for being here. And like I said, if you got any questions for Carlos, be sure and type them in the box here. And certainly appreciate all the happy birthdays you guys have been giving me. So he's gone again. He'll be back here in just a minute. He was having a little technical difficulty. So you guys hang in here with us. There's Sister J, Jamaican and Caribbean Cuisine with us. So good to see you with us. Let's see what's cooking with Stephen and Zach. Smash the thumbs up, y'all. That's right. Absolutely. We appreciate that, Stephen. Obi says the aliens froze up his device. It can happen, no doubt about it. Well, we'll get this all worked out here. Philip Thomas is in the house with us. Good to have you with us, sir. We're trying to get Carlos back on here, having a little technical difficulties, but that happens from time to time. We'll get it worked out. Get them aliens out, as Hobie says.
There's Darnell's got a good question.
Darnell's got a question for us.
Good
Okay.
question.
Mr. Cast Iron, is there something Carlos wants to cook but might be intimidated by it? That's a good question. Give us just a little bit when we get him back on here. We'll certainly ask him that. But I know, man, a lot of things can be intimidating to cook sometimes. I don't know. I certainly, baking is something that I'm not very good at. Teresa bakes better than I do, but you know, for me, I know baking is. I don't know about any of you guys, but that's certainly intimidating. I mean, I like to cook, I like to bake, but it's just not my forte. I guess it's not my specialty. But anyway, let's see here. We got Mr. Cast Iron connected to you the other day. Look forward to catching up on your content. We certainly appreciate that, brother. Sure do. And everybody in here, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to Carlos already, be sure and go over to his channel and check out his channel and check out his videos. Give him a thumbs up and certainly subscribe if you have not. Just support him. And likewise myself, you know, if you've not been to my channel yet, we'd certainly appreciate you going over and checking us out. We're by no means professional chefs. We're just backyard people. We like to cook in the house, on the stove, on cast iron, and you know, we have a good time at it. But anyway,
Eric said he hope you had a nice day.
Where's Eric? Uncle, hope you had a nice day. We did, Eric. We appreciate it, and certainly appreciate you sending the videos that you did. Eric had made a little personal video and emailed it to me and told me happy birthday and blew out candles on the cake and had a whole spread of whole meal there, birthday meal, and so that was really exciting. We appreciate that. But I don't know where Carlos is at. Maybe he'll be able to get back in here in just a minute. Well, I don't know, he's working on it. So, but anyway, hit and run, Crow. Robert says he's hit and run. Happy birthday. We appreciate you, Robert. If you've got to run, I'm not sure, but appreciate you popping in and popping out. Let's see. What else did I? Oh yeah, Stephanie says baking's so fun. Yeah, like I said, Teresa's so much better at that. Maybe we could collab. Y'all think we could do that? Is that something we could do? I don't know.
Maybe.
You know, Billy and Rhonda do that. I think Rhonda's the one that. I think she's the one that is the cook. I think Billy just does. He told me one time, I think he just does what Rhonda tells him to do. Is that right, Billy?
You don't.
No, I don't do what I'm told.
He doesn't follow directions. No.
Yeah, I'm bad about that. I apologize.
There's a question for you. It said, what's your favorite video you've done? Or
hello,
something.
Mike and Mrs. Cast Iron, by the way. Mrs. Cast Iron, I really enjoyed.
I really enjoyed your video. Saying hello.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Dave. Where was the question?
It was asking you. It was up. There it is. No, on up, I think. Up. Oh, I don't see it now. There. Flowers, eggs, and yeast. What's your favorite? It's asking you.
What's your favorite video you've ever created? Well, to be honest with you, Teresa, I made a non-cooking video about my son. Was able, I mean, you could word it however you want. I was blessed to find my son after 35 years. He was adopted out when he was born, at birth, and I was not aware of the pregnancy. And by the time I was made aware of the pregnancy, he was already gone to another family. And back in those days in 1984, technology wasn't as it is today, and we had so much trouble trying to track anything down. We certainly didn't have cell phones back in those days, didn't even have pagers at the time. I mean, you had to slug payphones, you know, with quarters to talk to anybody, and so certainly didn't have the internet to do any kind of searching or research. And but lo and behold, over 35 years of wondering where he was at and if we would ever find him or not, you know, through DNA testing, he happened to actually do some testing. He did. Yeah, we got Carlos back, but I want to finish answering this question. But over time, you know, through ancestry DNA testing, he had a test done for other reasons for his family. and my sister was heavily into that. And because she had had a test done, her DNA matched up with his DNA so closely that it was like as if she was his grandmother. That's how close the numbers matched up. I don't really understand everything about it completely and in depth, but anyway, we had a discussion about it. We actually just out of the blue got to talking about it. We were on our way to a funeral of my sister-in-law, and Teresa was talking to her aunt about something very similar to that. And when we could hear what Teresa was talking about, I said to my sister that was riding beside me, I said, well, that sounds a lot like my case. And she looked at me so puzzled. She said, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, didn't you know that I had a son somewhere that I've never been able to find? And she said, no, I did not know this. And I said, well, didn't mom or dad tell you that? And she said, no. And I said, well, this was back in 1984. Well, she had no clue. And so anyway, we went to the funeral, and I tell all this in this video. It's a long video, and if you have time, go watch it. I mean, we tell the whole story, but I'll just kind of, just give you the bullet points here a little bit. But lo and behold, we went to the funeral and everything. We come back home, and my sister got back home on the computer, and she got to looking in Ancestry and everything, and she seen that it was a male. There was no picture for him, but it just showed that he was a male, and he would have been about that age. And so she called me at work, and she said, Michael, would you be willing to, she told me the whole story, and she said, would you be willing to take a test to see, if this is a match or not? And I said, oh, absolutely. So that's kind of how it started out, Teresa. I appreciate you asking that. I mean, I know it's a long way around talking about it, but that was my favorite video to be able to make, and we documented it from the time we left here in Arkansas. We drove all the way to Iowa, and we got to video that. Teresa got a lot of that on video, and we were able to meet him. And matter of fact, just a few minutes ago, we all had a Zoom meeting. We got a chance to talk to him and everything for my birthday. And so, but I appreciate you asking that.
Carlos is back. Oh,
Carlos is back.
Was back. He's gone now.
Carlos is having some trouble.
He's frozen again.
Yeah, let me see if I can look through here and Dave says, hello, Mike, and this is Cast Iron, by the way. Really enjoyed your video.
Carlos, he's frozen. He may not
Carlos,
know.
if you can hear me, you're froze up again, brother. I don't know.
He can do what he did
Let's
earlier.
see. There's Mark. He's in the house with us. Where'd he go? I just had him.
Who?
I don't know. Let's see. Smoky Rebel says, story with a happy ending. We need more of them. Yeah, it did turn out good. It was it was certainly interesting. I mean, it was touching. It was something.
There he is.
I feel so blessed to have had the answer turn out the way it did. A lot of people don't. And so
Carlos changed scene.
all right, how you doing there, Carlos? You back on with us?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it's
Sound good.
I can look through here and
Okay, you're gonna have to mute your YouTube because that's the feedback you're getting. If you got YouTube turned on, you have to mute that.
Okay. Can you hear me pretty good now?
I can hear you loud and clear, man. You're sounding good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of snow and coming through this Russellville, Oklahoma area, and it's glitching the internet up this way.
Yeah, that's okay, man.
So it's yeah. I apologize, everyone.
Hey, no problem, man. We all deal with technology all the time. It's always an adventure.
I know where he got the let's get it, let's go. Whatever you call that.
Teresa said
It's my favorite.
she wants to know, where did you come up with the tagline, let's get it, let's go?
Love it.
Oh man, I was watching this show with my wife a long time ago. I think it was some dancers or something. She likes watching those little girls saying, let's get it. And I heard a lot of people saying, hey, let's get it. I said, well, let me do a little something different, I said, well, let's get it, let's go.
Yeah, yeah. I get tickled
So that's
every
where I
time
got-
you do a video.
We say it to each other.
Yeah, we do. We say it to each other all the time, man.
Great.
Let's see here. What I just seen something from Karen. Karen said, "Everyone go watch a video. It'll truly touch your heart." I appreciate that, Karen. Yeah.
That was a question.
You know, there was a question, Carlos, while you were having a little technical difficulty. Someone asked me, you know, what was one of my favorite videos, which I'd ask you, and I was just kind of telling that story. But what was one of your most difficult videos to make? One of your most difficult recipes that you tried to record?
Oh man, that was that hot and sour soup that I made once. The Chinese soup. I couldn't remember what went in that stuff for nothing. I had to keep looking at my recipe and cut it off and then come back and let it blend in, you know, and stuff. And my wife said, "Why don't you just write it down and set it beside you?" I said, "Well, I don't want them to think I can't cook, that I got to read every time I try to cook something." But I'm telling you, every time I make that, it's the most simple thing ever to make. It's just like egg drop soup with a few extra things, you know, and I can never remember what all goes in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating when you know a recipe and you just can't remember. You know, I got tickled at you, and I certainly, I know you do too. We laughed back and forth through the comments, but you got tongue tied on one of them. I forget what it was, and you said that in that video, and I got so tickled when I watched that. I just loved it. You know, when people are real, you know, because we all make mistakes, man, and you know that's what makes it great.
The one where his wife had to take over.
That's right.
Remember that one?
Teresa said something about there was one that your wife had to take over. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was sad. It was my baby. My mom had the same birthday, November 6th, and I was supposed. Only job I had was to make the one.
Wow, you're fading in a little bit on me.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? Can you see?
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's connectivity. I don't know if it's if you can get closer to a window or somewhere like that where you get a little bit stronger connection. I'm not sure, but it's just popping in and out.
Make it work.
Yeah.
There you sound
Keep it
good.
pretty good now, or here?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
You got
sounding
me?
good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really bad up here. Everything's starting to get pretty bad from here all the way back to Memphis, Tennessee. They've been spraying ice melt out on the streets and everything, and everything's just been glitching all day. And I was hoping that it, would stop before I got ready to get on this, because I'm on my phone now and it's still doing the same thing. I got good strong service on this.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna make it, man. It's all good in the neighborhood. Brittany Donaby says, Carlos, you're doing an awesome job with your cooking, cousin. I'm so proud of you. So.
Oh, I love you, Brittany.
Yeah.
There was a question earlier.
Teresa said I missed a question here.
You mentioned it. It was about what's your hardest thing to cook or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite foods that you like to cook? I know what it is.
Shrimp fried rice.
Shrimp fried rice. Yeah.
My wife loves it too. She's always excited whenever I make that.
Yeah.
They're asking for his link.
Who's asking?
Someone up there asked for if you could drop
Can I
his
drop
link.
his link? Yeah, hold on just a minute here. And
And thanks to everyone for being patient with me. Make sure you guys smash all of his buttons. Show him some love on this channel, because he's showing all of us some love.
I think no, I'm gonna have to go back out there. That's not gonna be it. Give me just a second. I'll get his link up here for y'all. Yeah, and I appreciate that, Carlos. And like I said, folks, if y'all have not yet subscribed to Carlos, be sure and go over and check out his videos and everything. I've got the link here coming up right now in the chat section, so y'all can click on his link and go check that out. And we got it up here on the screen, but you guys can catch that in the chat section there.
Thanks.
And certainly appreciate that. But what do you use, Carlos, to record your videos? Is it a phone, or you got a camera, or how are you doing that?
Yeah, we got a camera. I think it's a Canon Mark 8 or whatever, but I just usually use my iPhone 11.
Yeah. Tennessee Buck Outdoors says, what's your favorite meats to cook?
Oh, ribeye steaks.
Ribeye, I'm with you there.
Yes, sir. That's
Yeah.
my favorite, or either some kind of pot roast. I love
That's what it
smoking pot
was.
roast.
What intimidates you is
Yeah.
something, someone.
Yeah. Is there anything that you cook that intimidates you, or that you have trouble cooking?
Oh yeah, usually fish for the family because I'm allergic, and I always want
Oh, really?
out good for them. When I was a kid, I couldn't stand to smell it, but now I can. I do seafood boils for them and everything. And after a while, it gets pretty loud. I have to walk off, put a mask on. But I always hope that it's good. But they always say, "Hey, it's perfect." So I guess I'm doing a good job. And they're in the
Yeah.
comment section. They can tell you.
Yeah. So you're allergic to fish? Wow.
Sir,
Wow.
everything but shrimp. I can eat shrimp, but any other seafood, I can't eat.
Wow. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well, here's you some love. Jerry Ellen says, Carlos, thank you for being such an awesome person.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jerry Ellen. You're the awesome one. She's wonderful.
Yeah, I know she showed me a lot of love on some videos too, and I appreciate that. Let's see. Mac says he's been smashing everything today. I can only imagine.
Oh, there's one. The buttermilk in your.
Did you get to check out the interview we did with Mike last night?
I got a chance to see part of it. The internet kept going out. It was
Yeah.
doing the same thing it was doing now.
Yeah. Were you already subscribed to his channel?
No, I've been everybody that you pull up. I'm going and subscribing to them, showing them some love because
Yeah.
hey, I want everybody to grow. I don't like to move up by myself. I like to bring everybody along that was there with me.
Yeah.
And all the
Yeah.
new ones. Because when I started, it's like I was overlooked. I didn't care, because I said, hey, I got to earn my spot. But everybody I see coming in new now, I try to pull them on up with me. That's what it's all about.
Mike asked a question. He said, "What does the buttermilk do to your hanging skewer chicken?"
Oh man, it brings out so much flavor. It makes that breast so moist. If you ever grill or smoke some chicken breast, just poke some holes in it and soak it in that buttermilk. You don't have to worry about that sucker drying out. They're delicious. I mean, it just brings out so much flavor.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, even fried chicken,
Oh yeah.
I mean, people would, dip it in buttermilk a lot of times and flour, and then a lot of people cook it with buttermilk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Brenda.
that's a southern thing, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh no, this
Yes,
person
indeed.
love his energy. That's the truth. I love his energy.
I want to be your broke best friend, Carter, so I can just invite myself to your yummy food.
Always welcome. Outdoors always open to everybody.
Yeah, love his energy,
Yeah,
man. That's
yeah.
no doubt.
Gravitate
Thanks so
towards
much,
God.
cousin. That's my
Mary
cousin. I
needs to
love
make
her.
you some-
Awesome.
Oh, Eric has some tips on
Uh,
making some.
Okay, Eric's got one here for us. He said, "I would really love to gravitate from store-bought marinades to making some from scratch. You got any tips on marinades?"
Oh yeah, most definitely. A lot of the dry herbs and spices, you can just the way I started using herbs and spices, my mom used to always tell me just to dip your finger in it and taste it. So you can pretty much go and taste different herbs and spices and decide what you want to put together for your rubs and your marinades. And usually with all of my marinades, I'll either use like a water base with like some coarse salt and some brown sugar. And well, that's my brines, but usually I'll use like a Worcestershire sauce, and sometimes I make my own A1 sauce. I just got a list of different herbs and spices that I use, and I'll send you some of those, Eric, because I got you saved. That's my cousin also.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
gonna start doing probably some videos on those marinades and brines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good deal. Let me ask you a few questions here, and then we're going to get into some fun things. But I want to hit some technical things too.
Okay.
Where do you see your channel going? Do you have any short-term goals that you're trying to achieve?
My short-term goal was 1,000, and then after that, I was saying, well, if I can make it to 1,000, I can pretty much, move up as far as the good Lord allow me. I just want to encourage some people and help some others along the way. But hey, as far as this thing can go, as long as I can help others while I'm doing it, the sky isn't even the limit.
Yeah, that's right, and that's the truth, man. You can grow as much as you can. So long term, I guess would be about the same. You're just looking to just continue to have fun and reach more people.
Yes, because I enjoy doing it, but I got some more things in the works. I'm I'm gonna text you since we have each other's personal numbers. We can talk about that. But I got some things in the works that are going to be on the channel, probably coming up the summer. But I'm gonna let you know about some of my ideas also.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. If I can help you in any way, man, I'm more than happy to. You know, just text me or email me or comment on a video and say, get in touch with me, Mikey. We'll do it. You know. So. Yeah. All right. I think I may have already asked this, but you know, we were having some technical difficulties. What do you record your videos on? Was it a Samsung?
No, we have a Canon Mark 8. It's one of those cameras with the screen flips up on the front of it. You can see yourself on the front or whatever. But that's only whenever I'm shooting something that's going to take a while. But normally I use my iPhone 11.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got an 11 too.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Yeah, they're pretty awesome, and the camera part is really awesome on them.
Yes, sir.
And microphone too, but I use an external microphone. Do you use external?
I never used the external before. My wife does on her channel, but I never.
Yeah. Okay. What do you use to edit your videos? Well, you got a certain special software you use?
Just the Windows Media Maker or whatever it is that comes on the phone. That's the only thing I use.
Okay. Or iMovie? Do you use iMovie?
That's it. Yeah, I'm thinking about the computer. Yeah, the iMovie.
iMovie, yeah. I knew your intro was made with iMovie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Everybody always asking. I always tell them, yeah, iMovie.
Yeah.
Love that
It's
intro.
pretty cool little program, actually, a little app.
Yeah, it
Love
is.
his
It
intro.
is
Yeah.
pretty.
Huh?
It does
Love
everything
his
I need
intro.
it to do.
His intro.
Yeah. Teresa said she loves your intro, man,
Oh,
with all the different things.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. When I got finished with it, I told my wife, I was like, wow, look at what I did. I couldn't believe myself, you know. I was like, well, look what iMovie did, you know.
Yeah. Billy says 11 more. Y'all need to hit the thumbs up, please. So,
Please
do.
Keisha says the family loves his ribs.
where's Keisha?
Keisha Neeland
Yeah.
up higher more. She said the family loves his ribs. I think it's up more, really. There she is. Family loves his ribs.
Family loves his
So
ribs.
his ribs must be the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know, I'm going to have to ask you a couple other quick things. I know probably you're like me. I mean, you mentioned it earlier that you was trying to read a script one time. You don't ever use a script on anything, do you? Maybe just some bullet points for the actual ingredients or something, maybe?
Yeah, that's about it. Most of the time, I can remember it off the top of the dome, you know.
Yeah.
I got a big dome, so I can remember
Let's go.
That's too funny, man.
that part. Let's get it. Let's go.
You know, enough of that technical crap, man. Let's pick your brain and check you out a little bit. So, would you rather cook in or would you rather go out and eat?
Oh, I'd rather cook in any day.
Yeah.
I can make it exactly like I want it instead of going out saying, this is cold. Oh, they didn't put enough of this on there, you know. And my wife, hey, stop complaining about the food. Just go home and cook it.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let me ask you this. So, breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
What's your favorite? Breakfast is your favorite.
Breakfast. Yes.
Well, that's probably why you like my channel. I cook a lot of breakfast videos.
Oh, yeah. Especially those, I think you did breakfast quesadillas one time or something, or burritos. I was like, oh, my God. Yeah, he's got me drawn in.
I love that stuff, man. You can't
Yes,
beat
sir.
it. Yeah. So you said your favorite food was a ribeye, is that right?
Oh, yeah, I love ribeye and Chinese food, you know, but I love ribeyes. That's my favorite of all. Yeah.
So if you only had one thing that you could eat the rest of your life, what would that be?
To be honest, it'd have to be pizza.
Pizza. Right on, man.
Yeah. Got a little bit of everything on that. You can fix it how you want it.
I guarantee it, man. I love that. I've got to do a pizza video. I've been saying I'm going to do it for several months, and I've got all the stuff, you know, ready, all the ingredients. I just need to do it, you know. And,
that's right.
And but anyway, baseball or football?
Football.
Football. What's your favorite team?
Right now, I hadn't been watching about the last 2 years, man, but I used to like the Cowboys pretty good.
Yeah, me too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think they've been doing good over the years, but you know, back years ago when I was a kid, that was the favorite team. That was America's team, you know. We might get a lot of comments here now about that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but hey, they were pretty cool to me. I like the sport. You know, I can go watch any team, basically. But I just fell in love with those Cowboys because I was working around and living around Texas a lot at that time when I was a big time fan or whatever.
Yeah.
He's in Arkansas now.
Yeah. One other thing I failed to ask you a while ago. I know you cook on several different things, but what is your favorite thing to cook on? As far as like a barbecue grill or the stove or whatever. I mean, just anything.
The charcoal grill. That's my
charcoal grill.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any reason why?
I just love being outside, and I love cooking outside, and I just love the flavor of it. Just the flavor coming from that charcoal grill.
Yeah. It's hard to beat, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And, well, that's the same way. I like to cook on a fire pit some, and if you got a good wood, if it's a good pecan or some fruit wood, or even hickory, and you got to be careful with hickory though, man. Hickory, you can't do it too hard. That'll overpower you and it'll hurt you. But
that's right.
If you can split that down with some oak and hickory together, or I'm a big fan of pecan, man. It's so plentiful around here.
Yes, sir.
And it's a mellow flavor, mellow wood, and I just love it.
I don't know if you remember the video with my uncle when he passed away. He gave me my first grill, and that's what he used to cook with all the time, was that pecan wood, because my grandmother had it all around her house. And I'm talking about, man, he smoked a turkey one time with that stuff, and I couldn't stop eating. I'm talking about, man, it was nothing but a carcass left when we got done with it, So that pecan wood is where it's at, seriously.
I got a challenge here. Max challenged me. Actually, I do that, Mac, and I'll have to do that and make a video because I do make homemade tortillas.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so appreciate that, buddy. That gives me something to keep in mind there.
Did he start cooking when he was a child?
Let's see. We got Long's Quest here. Good to have you with us. Says hello, Mike, Carlos, Patrick, Stephen, Craig, and all.
Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So, what did you want to be when you was a kid?
An architect, actually.
Architect.
Yes. And went to college, did everything for it, and changed over. Then I wanted to be a computer tech.
Yeah.
And my mom said, "You're going to be the most super senior in college ever, Then I went to school for law after that,
Yeah.
Just kept changing that thing up, man. Finally graduated with a law degree, pre-law degree. And then went back for history with a minor in political science and didn't use any of it.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I bet you'd like to cook if you could full time.
Exactly what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Full time.
This YouTube, man, it's addicting, ain't it?
Yes, it is. It sure is. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah. It's a great community too, man.
Yes, it is. Because you gain a lot of new friends and family on here. Not like you're actually fishing for them, but you gain them. And they're good, genuine people on here. And they support you more than some of the people
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Did you eat the crust on the bread in a sandwich?
Oh, yes, I do.
You did when you was a kid?
Yeah, I don't leave nothing.
Really?
I don't leave nothing.
I love it, man. How about mustard or ketchup?
Mustard.
Mustard to me too, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I swear we're brothers from another mother. We gotta be.
Yes, and I love mustard.
Yeah. What's your favorite junk food, man?
I have a weak spot for chips.
Really? Tater chips?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Doritos.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You ever made any recipes with it?
No, I haven't, but I've been looking at everybody doing the chicken and stuff with the chips and stuff. Man, that's the other day on Mr. TV. That's her channel. I just want to shout her out. She's got some dill pickle Doritos that she crunched up and made some dill fried chicken with it. And it was amazing.
What was that channel again?
The channel is Mr. TV. I think it's MR.TV.
I'm gonna write that down. That's your wife's?
No, that's just a friend on YouTube.
Okay. And you said your wife had a channel too, right?
Yeah, her name is Tanika K.
There he is, little Craver. Let's get it. Let's go, buddy. He said, "What in the world is going on?
What in the world? Hi.
Who is that hairy man there?"
You want to say hi?
Oh, he's scared.
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Oh, he's ready to get in.
Yeah.
Drooly mouth.
He's on TV.
Cutting some more teeth.
Yeah.
Going back where
It's
Granny.
adorable.
Yeah, good.
How many
Good
kids
deal.
does he have?
How many kids, how many children y'all got?
That's my first and only one.
Awesome. Yeah. I hear him a lot of times in some of your videos.
Yeah, man. He's oh, let me shout out my two little cousins, Courtney and Braden. Hello, guys, because they be sick if I didn't say hello to them on here. I love them. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they're kids.
Did
Yeah.
he say his wife has a channel?
That's cool.
Yeah, my wife, Nika K, Toneka K. Tanika
Toneka
K.
K. Tanika K. Okay.
That's his wife.
Yeah, it's his wife's channel. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, she can't sit down. She's got to clean every 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I pretty much know this from you being from the South like I am. You got to love ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream?
Oh man, any kind.
As long as it's cold, right?
Oh, I can eat it.
I know you got to have a favorite.
Yeah, my mom. Let's see. I used to love chocolate when I was a kid, but then my mom started bringing that butter pecan and black walnut out, so it's kind of hard to distinguish to go between the two. Oh my goodness.
Man, you know that's my two favorite right there, black walnut and butter pecan.
Yeah. Hey, you might as well just move on in when we get the house built.
That's too good. How about ice cream toppings? Do you have any favorite topping you like to use?
Yeah, I like that. I used to love caramel all over mine, but now I like that that little chocolate shell that you can put over the ice cream, or that
Yeah.
caramel shell, and
Magic
I
shell.
like strawberry toppings,
Oh, yeah.
anything. Yeah, you name it, I pretty much like it.
Yeah. Let's see. Cooking with this guy. Awesome. I found you and hit that button. So
Oh,
cool
yeah.
deal. Good deal.
All right.
Small town Texas Max says cool stuff. I don't. Yeah, post oak.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of post oak wood.
love post oak.
Let's see here. Karen says cooking with neighbors Jerry Ellen made a great casserole with Doritos.
Oh yeah, she sure did.
Yeah, I missed that one. I don't know. I have to go back and check that out. But
Yeah, it was excellent.
yeah, you drank coffee?
Yes, sir.
Like it? How do you like it?
Pretty much hot. Yeah. Hey,
He is related
I've
to
been working
you.
outside. I've been working outside for about the last 12 years, and we take our coffee any way we can get it. But if I'm sitting at home, my wife always puts that little cream and stuff in there. I feel like I got me an expensive cup there, so
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
That's gourmet coffee right there. Oh, mercy sakes alive. What do you like to drink with dinner when you're having supper?
Usually water. It's pretty much all I drink now. When I was younger, I loved Pepsi, and I had to bag off of those Pepsis a little bit. And I got down to the Diet Pepsi, and then I just got down to water.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's pretty much all we have when I'm out working and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
Right now, I'm off for a little while. I had a surgery on my spine.
Yeah, that's right.
Been a railroader for years, Union Pacific Railroad.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, took a leave of absence for them for a while and went down to Georgia and helped Martyr out to program their short line trains.
Mhm.
And now I'm just off until I heal, and then I'm going back to Union Pacific, probably a safety manager or something.
Yeah. How's that coming along? How you doing? I've been meaning to ask you.
That last surgery that I had pretty much corrected everything. They went in and burned the nerves in my back, and it just stopped all the pain. But I'm pretty much, everything's messed up from my neck down to my tailbone.
Well,
Yes,
but
sir.
everything's healing good though.
Healing good, yes, sir. They just said if I keep exercising, I'll be fine. So got that part down. You probably never knew, but I used to be a personal trainer. You can't look at me now and tell, but I know what to do. I just wouldn't do it.
Well, I seen in some of your, like part of your, your intro,
Yes,
it
sir.
shows you there all buffed up and everything. I thought, man, that's a big old fella right there now.
I just got a little keg to go with it now instead of 6-pack.
Well, I used to be in the moving business, and we always said our chest fell down in our drawers, So
There you go.
we was moving chest to drawers,
Right. They have 7 or 6 drawers. There you go. That's 6-pack. Yes, sir.
That's too much, man. Pork steaks or beef steaks?
Oh man, Whew, I like them all. But hey, I'm from the South. I like to smoke or either barbecue those old pork steaks though.
Yeah.
I like them.
Pork's real forgiving too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It really is. I love them. They're
Yeah.
so good. You make a sandwich out of them, or eat them with some peas or something, whatever you want to go with that pork steak. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's compared to chicken and beef. I mean, it's so much. It's easier to cook.
It sure
In
is.
my opinion.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What favorite? What kind of pork do you like to cook? I mean, pork steaks or just Boston butt or just anything?
Ribs, shoulders, and butts. I
Rib
love.
shoulder.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Do some pork tenderloin every once in a while.
All right, hot dogs or hamburgers?
I'll take the hamburger and then eat a hot dog afterwards.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, that's about the way I am too, man. I like a good old cheeseburger with some mustard and pickle on it, and then I'll take a hot dog and squeeze a bunch of mustard on it and eat it too.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Steven says a keg's always better than a six-pack.
Make sure you don't run out here on there, Steve.
Yeah, Billy says, Mr. Cast Iron, has Carlos gotten to see the UPS steam facility?
No, I hadn't seen that yet. No, I hadn't traveled in a while because I've been left them to go help Marta out, and then I'm coming back over to UP as soon as I heal up. So I missed out on a lot of stuff.
Billy's picking on me there. You know, some people say dinner, some say supper. You know, I know we're from the South. We say supper.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like to drink with your supper? Billy, you got to watch him, man.
Yeah. I'm always drinking water, and then I try to go drink some hot tea afterwards or something like that. That's normally what I do now.
Yeah, I like hot tea. You know, I guess, you know, being a Chinese food, I love Chinese food. And usually when we go eat Chinese or something like that or sushi or whatever, I like to have some hot tea. And Teresa and I drink hot tea at home, you know, of evening a lot of times.
That's right. It's good.
But, you know, I'm a big coffee drinker. You know?
Go.
Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. Look at those hogs. Go ahead and call them.
Hey, you know what? I use this cup all the time. This is my favorite cup. You'll see this in every video. You'll see this on every interview. I'll be drinking out of this same cup. I mean, I do wash it now, you know. But.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Hey, but hey, when you're a working man, sometimes you don't wash it. You just rinse it out.
Yeah. Teresa said one of my other girlfriends gave me that. She didn't give that to me.
Nope.
Oh man! All right, I got to ask you a few more questions here. What's your what's your favorite sauce that you would dip something in? Sweet and sour.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to go back, sorry, my cousin Patrick used to call me Hamburger because I was always grilling them and eating hamburgers all the time. He named me that as my nickname when I was younger. Hamburger.
Oh,
Yeah.
we might have to start calling him Hamburger.
There you go.
Yeah, our uncle.
Where's
Uncle
it?
Pat nicknamed him.
Yeah, hey man.
Hamburger.
Yeah, hey man. Our Uncle Pat nicknamed you Hamburger. Loving the memory.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt. French fries or onion rings?
French fries. I'm allergic to onions.
Are you really?
That's why you never see me use onions on my videos. I usually got the, or either I'll use the tips of the green onions so I can get the flavor out, or either some minced onion. That's why I never use onions on my videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they start me to itching all down my throat and stuff. You know, can't handle them at all.
And you don't like fish?
No, I don't even like to
Or
taste
he's
it
allergic to
either.
it.
Are you allergic to seafood?
Yes, all together except for shrimp. Yes, sir.
Except for shrimp.
Except for shrimp.
Yeah.
I tell you, I went to the doctor and they did one of those allergy tests on me where they stick you with all those pads, you know, whatever. I broke everything except for black mold, shrimp, and there was something else. But even the fuzz on strawberries, I have to wash them real good before I eat them, or else I'll start breaking out.
Wow.
Bananas,
Wow.
buns, you know, all that.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Mama Z Texas Kitchen's with us, and it's good to have you. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think I missed another question somewhere. Let's see here. I think Anyway, we'll move on. What one cooking utensil do you love to use the most?
Oh man, my little spatula that I always shout out in every video. Hey, I told you to get one of these spatulas, the little flat spatula. I tell everybody that when I'm cooking ground turkey or something, I chop it up with that sucker. It's like a mixing spatula, which you're supposed to stir up cake mix or something with. But hey, I cook everything with that sucker.
Huh.
Yeah,
It's a wooden spatula.
yeah, yeah. Huh. What was your favorite way to spend a day off?
Man, sitting in a recliner watching some of my favorite old shows.
Yeah, like what?
I'll sit back and watch anything that has to do with some kind of sword fighting, any old cowboy movie, just anything that's historical. I'll sit back and watch it all day long. I mean, I watched all of that Spartacus. Man, you name it. I've done Game of Thrones. I'll sit back and watch that. I'll watch some old Andy Griffith, watch some old Rifleman, anything like that. MASH,
Yeah,
old shows.
yeah.
Fall Guy on Hulu that I
Yeah.
was watching. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, do you have any pet peeves? You have anything that just aggravates you?
Not really, man. I'm always smiling and laughing. Try to keep everybody else happy. I try to keep
Yeah,
aggravated so fast.
yeah,
Yeah. I just remember we're all human. We're different, and I try not to let anybody frustrate me with whatever they're doing. I just try to blend in with them. I'm pretty much a mellow guy. I blend in with everybody.
yeah. You are a lot of fun, man. I've really enjoyed our friendship, the short time we've had, and I've laughed so many times with you and
Yes, sir.
everything. But
Feelings mutual.
yeah. And we text back. A lot of people in the chat don't know this. We text back and forth on the phone, and we stay in touch. And I really appreciate you asking how we've been doing through this crazy COVID deal. But
Yes.
and we were checking back with you with your surgery and stuff. And
That's right. Sure were.
but anyway,
All right.
you have any hobbies besides YouTube?
I love doing anything with wood or working on cars. Those are my two favorite things. My uncle, my great uncle, he taught me how to restore old furniture and stuff like that when I was a kid. He had a big farm and everything. We'd do farm work and work on old wood products, whatever. So I still tinker around every once in a while, get in the garage. Then my wife comes out and makes sure I clean up behind myself, So that's pretty much all I do is work on a car or find some kind of woodwork to do.
Let's see. Billy says Carlos should be living in a bubble with just a handhold so he can add the charcoal and flipping the meat.
There you go. That's it.
I'm telling you, man, you got to watch Billy.
Yeah, I was always coughing as a kid. We never knew what was going on. I was allergic to everything. I guess I was allergic to the dogs and my family too.
Smokey Rebel says, if you could cook for anybody famous, who would it be and what would you cook for them?
I don't know. I guess I just have to get a random person and just try to cook whatever they like. That'd be a challenge for me. And hey, just somebody random that I wouldn't know, so I wouldn't study up on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I love the challenge, and I like
Yeah.
to see the faces. When I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You got a hot rod. What's your favorite car?
Used to be Chevy Camaros. Now I got this Dodge Charger RT. It's a 2019 that I've been fixing up. We love going to the track, and a lot of guys were giving me crap talking about I should have bought the Scat Pack or the Hellcat, but I didn't want that because I want to fix this thing from the ground up. That's my joy. So when I pull up beside one of those Hellcats, and then they're like, "Oh, he just got a 5.7." Well, let's see what you can do. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, let me show you what I got, huh? All right. Wow. What was the best vacation you'd ever taken?
Cozumel, Mexico. It was
Cozumel.
Yes, sir. It was awesome. We went out there in that water. I finally got my wife to walk out there in the middle of it, and it was awesome. I'm telling you, we had a wonderful time.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite holiday?
I just like all of them, as long as I can spend it with my family. It's
Yeah.
been rough, this past year because we couldn't spend it with all the family. So, yeah, all of them pretty much my favorite. Just as long as I get some time off, be able to be around them.
Yeah. If you had your preference, which would you do? Would you rather go to a beach or go camping or go to the mountains?
Oh man, camping or the mountains. So I'll pick camping first and the mountains second, then the beach last.
Yeah.
But it would be camping definitely.
Yeah.
I love cooking over that open fire.
Yeah. When you go camping, do you guys stay in a tent, or you have you got your RV though? I mean, I've seen that.
But if I go real man camping, I ain't taking that camper with me. I want to go out there and rough it out, leave the cell phones, send up a smoke signal or something if we need something. I want to really do it,
Yeah. What do you like to cook out on open fire like that? Because I love open fire cooking, man.
Usually take that cast iron like you, man, and cook some steak out there. Would put that butter over in there with it, some thyme or something, and hot dogs, roasted hot dogs, making s'mores. I can keep going if you want me to. Take my sister with me. She'll figure out a lot of stuff for me to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun, man, smelling that fire, cooking.
Yeah, I bought my mom a big cast iron skillet. I forgot what size it was, and I guess I didn't buy it for my mom because my sister should be Mrs. Cast Iron Part 2 or something because she cooks everything in that sucker.
Yeah. Yeah, cast iron's a lot. I mean, it's great, I mean, a lot of people are intimidated by it, but they really shouldn't be,
No.
But
Does Mama teach him how to cook, or who taught him how to cook?
yeah, Teresa had a question too there. Who taught you how to cook? Was it your mama?
Yeah, my mom and my grandma, but it was mainly, my mom. And whenever she's working, my grandma would tell me come over there and come in the kitchen. My sister always wanted to watch those music videos and dance around and stuff. She didn't want to cook, so she started cooking later on in life. But I would always be in the kitchen with my eyes wide open, listening and learning.
Yeah. What was one of the first things you learned to cook?
Scrambling eggs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That for me too. Mama cooked it with a cast iron skillet. Scrambling eggs and learning to make gravy was the two things that I learned to master quick.
There you go. Biscuits and gravy are like that's like the most phenomenal breakfast you could ever have.
Yeah. Yeah, we had biscuits and gravy this morning for my birthday, actually.
Oh man, did you save me some of them?
Well, no, it wasn't homemade biscuits or anything. I had some canned biscuits I put in a cast iron skillet and put them in the oven and everything, cooked them off. But and we didn't even make the gravy homemade this time. Teresa bought some gravy and
It was bad.
Love that stuff. It's good.
This was too salty, man.
It was awful.
It just didn't turn out good. I mean, we ate everything, but it just we should have done it all from scratch, except for the biscuits. I mean, they're fast like that, and you don't have to roll them out or whatever. But But anyway, all right. I got to ask you something about music. What's your favorite kind of music?
Well, I used to listen to a lot of old jazz and old soul music.
Yeah.
But during my travels of truck driving and railroading, country music.
Really?
Oh, man, I listen to a lot of country music. I'm out there usually singing it. Don't ask me to sing. I ain't going to do that. But, yeah, man, that old Chris Young Getting You Home, boy, I sing that thing out there all the time. I don't ever. They're like, sing it again,
Well, that's funny. That was one of my questions. Do you ever sing when anybody's around or when anybody ain't around?
I usually just do it when ain't nobody around. But when I was out there, usually driving one of those machines or something, I'd be out there singing along. Then they were like, hey, man, sing that again, just acting a fool out there.
Yeah. You ever been to any concerts?
Yeah, I went to it was this singer, Maxwell. I went to one of he's like a jazzy type person. He was here in Little Rock. That was my first and last concert because I'm usually working all the time.
Yeah. Did you grow up around Little Rock somewhere?
Helena, Arkansas, actually.
Helena?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I worked for Helena. I worked for the company Helena.
Did you?
Helena.
Yeah. I was born in Tacoma, Washington, and raised up in Helena, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
We crossed lines there somewhere.
We got to.
Find out.
Yeah. Well, you talked about movies, or you talked about watching TV and things. Your favorite pastime. What's one of your favorite movies?
Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah.
Over and over again.
Yeah, he come up over and
turn that old cap around. You got to turn it on first.
Yeah, got to turn that cap around. I'm fixing to put it on you.
Yeah. Hey, he invented the backwards cap, by the way.
I believe you're right. Oh, Max says the best place to be is in the kitchen because you're the first one that gets to taste the goodies. That's right. That's why I learned that as a kid. That's why I learned to cook because I was in there trying to taste test.
That's right.
That's some cook privileges, right?
Yes, indeed. You If nobody's there to lick the bowl when you're baking the cake, you can do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Stephen and Jacqueline, they're down in Trinidad. He said first thing he learned to cook was scrambled eggs too.
Oh man, that's awesome. Hey, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, that's a challenge right there, man. To learn to cook an over easy egg. I think probably was one of the things that was the hardest for me. Scrambled not that bad, but
No. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
yeah. Stephen says cooking with this guy, lads. It's midnight here in Ireland. I have to go to bed. Talk to you soon. We appreciate it, buddy. You be careful. And we appreciate you being here with us.
Really do.
Let's see. I thought I missed another one here. Did I?
Just talking about the movie and saying
Yeah.
good night.
I was thinking there was another question there, but no, I guess not. Is there one certain movie that you've watched multiple times over and over, and anytime it comes on, you're going to find yourself watching it?
Oh yeah, it's that over the top or either overboard with Kurt Russell and what's her name, Goldie Hawn, and my wife and I both sit there and watch that over and over again.
Yeah.
And Titanic. I mean, yeah, we'll watch all those over and over. The oldies, man, those are the good movies.
Yeah.
These new,
Man,
they don't compare it to the old stuff.
Yeah. I liked, Forrest Gump, Green Mile.
Oh yeah, that's what my sister's over there shouting, "Green Mile, Forrest Gump."
Yeah, yeah. I tell you another one, and I watched it a little bit the other night, and Teresa's looking at me like, "You gonna watch it again?" It was Drumline.
Oh yeah, Full Metal Jacket too.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket's a good one too.
Yeah, Drumline, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool, man. Oh man, if you were to win the lottery, what would you do with it?
Honestly, and my mom is sitting right over here listening to me. She knows exactly what I do. I do what she taught me. I'd help as many people as I possibly can because the good Lord don't want you to be blessed with anything that you don't share with others.
That's
He didn't
That's
leave
awesome.
the earth to one person. You're supposed to share with everybody that's in need. You know, you don't decide who's in need, and you don't penny pinch people and say, I'm gonna give them $2, give them 12. You give accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yep.
grudgingly. You just give to people because God always blesses us with more. I love to give. That's what I love to do.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you making Teresa cry over here,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's from the heart. Good,
That is from the
honest
heart.
God truth. I love
Yeah.
to give. I'm always
That-
giving.
Yeah,
That's it. That is.
wow.
Yeah. Great answer.
Yeah, you're a great man.
I appreciate it.
I know we're bumping up over a little over an hour, and I don't want to keep you guys and everything, but
Yeah.
I just got a couple, 2 or 3 other questions, and then we'll call it good. But let's see if there was one thing that someone wouldn't or didn't know about you that you would like them to know, what would that be? What interesting thing is that most people don't know about you?
Most people don't know, except for the ones that do know me, is that I'm always here to help anyone, no matter who it is. I mean, you're not supposed to just help family. You're supposed to help anyone. It's the same thing with this YouTube. A lot of them can tell you, but I like to help in private. I don't like to announce everything that I'm doing for people. I want it to just be between me and them, but I'm here to help anybody that's below 1,000 right now that wants to move up. Anything else in life, if you see me out and about, and you need help with your car or anything, I'm here. That's what we're supposed to do,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm all about is helping. I just try to change a person's life when I leave away from them. If I
Yeah.
come around you today, I want your life to be changed when I leave tomorrow from me. I want to do something special for you.
Yeah, that's
That's me.
awesome.
Yes, sir.
That is awesome, man. Looks like Laura's Kitchen. Laura's here with us. She's up in Canada. I'm going to be interviewing her. I forget what day now, 20. I don't even remember. I have to look at my notes.
Have to check her out.
Yeah, I think it's like the 24th, maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at my notes. We nailed it down. I believe it's the 24th, but I'm looking forward to her. She's another young channel coming up. She's got several subscribers now, and she does some good cooking videos. If you've not checked her out, go over and check her out.
Okay.
And once again, I just want to put another plug in. If you guys have not been over to Carlos's channel yet, be sure and go over and check out his channel. Check out some of his videos. Leave him a like and leave him some comments and subscribe if you have not subscribed to him. And likewise for myself, if you've not been over to my channel yet, go over and check it out.
It's awesome. And I just got something to say. I don't want anybody to think it's something wrong with me, but I keep doing this because it's like the opposite of the way you're holding it. Because otherwise, I'm just sitting here and I try to move my head to the opposite direction to get my head back straight. So don't anybody think I'm weird over here.
Yeah, it's different behind or in front of the screen like this, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But
well, all right.
Cast iron guys, please do. All of my followers, anybody that's on here watching, you're gonna see me shouting him out all the time. He's a great guy. Please go follow him. And everybody in the comment section, I will be following you if I hadn't already.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I always leave the chat section on my videos. It takes YouTube usually about 24 hours, I've noticed, to render the video, and then the live chat will show up underneath the title of the video. You can go back into the live chat section once it has rendered, and you can see everybody that was in the chat section, and you can check their channels out. And I've went and subscribed to several people on previous videos of people I've interviewed and everything. So be sure and do that if you can. And I just, one other thing before we go, if there was anything that you could say to all of our folks here in the chat section, in our audience and everything, or even my audience or your audience, what would you have to say to everybody before we go, Carlos?
Okay, first thing I want to say is I apologize for the glitches on my computer. But the second thing I'd like to say is everybody that you see in here, there's no reason why everyone shouldn't go subscribe to each other. I mean, let's help each other grow on these channels. Mr. Cast Iron has been putting out some really good material. And I would like for anybody that's on here, my family, friends, anybody, please go subscribe to his channel. I mean, there's no reason why all of us shouldn't be at 1,000 or above. If we stick together, watch each other's videos, we'll always have the right watch time. We'll always have the right amount of subscribers. There's no sense in coming on here watching if we don't subscribe to each other. Seriously. Let's all support each other and keep it going. Pay it forward.
That's awesome, man.
Before he leaves, I gotta hear him say, "Let's get it, let's go."
All right, when you get ready to do a video, now we got to hear it. We got to hear it one time before we go.
Let's get it, let's go.
All right, man. Hey, listen, I tell you what, you've been a great sport. We really appreciate you coming on, especially on my birthday. We've been trying to get together. Matter of fact, when I decided to start doing interviews, you were the very first one that I was in contact with.
Yes, sir.
And I wanted you to be the number one person that I interviewed, and then you had your back surgery and everything. We had to postpone it. And I knew another time coming up would be my birthday. I got to looking at the calendar, and I thought, well, he should be close to being healed up by then. Maybe we can get him on. And I certainly appreciate you coming on, brother. You're a great friend, and I really cherish our friendship. And it's not going to stop here. We're going to move forward. So we appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. We're going to keep in touch. God bless y'all.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, man. We'll see everybody. Y'all take it easy. I forget who I've got next week. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I do. I got it in the house with Karen.
Karen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen with Karen. Yeah, next Saturday night. So if you guys are able to come over and check it out, because she's a little nervous, and I don't want her to be, because we're going to have fun. So we'll see you guys again. God bless y'all. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.